how I see Healy right now and how I see Healy in the future, there's not a single person who says that's not interesting. Every time I do my calls, every time I explain them how the Healy world came together as it is today, everyone says, wow, that is basically genius. That's next level. That's a new era of network marketing and what we're doing in combination with the product. Therefore, I want to give it to you one more time that you understand how I feel and how I see Healy and the combination together. When I was starting in 2018 to put together the first puzzles of Healy, the product was already 3 years old. And then we thought about, Marcus and me, in several meetings, overnight meetings, we brainstormed about how it would be like with network marketing. And I tell you, this what we have today is even more than we expected. I said in the beginning, when we start network marketing and we start to bring in good leaders and we want to have a good leadership team, that's what we created today. A leadership team, first of all, is for me the foundation and the basis of every network marketing company. You can have a wonderful product, you can have a good compensation plan, but if you don't have the correct family together, and that's what I mean, the family together, it's more than a business that we do here. And therefore, the foundation was so important for me because I'm 26 years in this industry. I, by myself, built up more than 25,000 active people out of more than 1,000 first lines I did. I tell you, for me, it's very important that the network culture is the same-minded people. And this is what we created here, the same-minded people in the leadership all over the world. If you see a top leader from Europe, from Poland, from Netherlands, or you see a top leader from the US or from Asia, they have one thing in common. They want to change something in the world. They want to change people's lives, and that's the most important thing. And I'm so happy and proud that we could put together this foundation, this family, and that is the most important thing for me, first of all. And after I saw that Healy can be a multi-dimensional product, you can use Healy in every kind of direction. That's what I want to emphasize again today. Healy for me is not, again, another product-driven network marketing company. So we didn't go to the jungle and came back 2 years later and found a product somewhere. No, that's not us. We have 14 years of medical experience with doctors, therapists, and clinics all over the world, with 15 years of Timewaver technology experience. So that means we have the experience the other way around. We come from a basis from doctors and clinics and brought now this wonderful little device with the same technology to every household. And that's, for me, an important thing. When I say to every household, means I don't have to be a doctor or a therapist to use it. I just click on the button and run my everyday Healy programs. And the Healy programs are defined and programmed to have a standardized solution for everyone. Because with the quantum sensor in here, every Healy is an individual treatment session for you. There's no need for being a therapist or a doctor to run a manual program. The Healy does it for you. So I said that people understand frequency and how big frequency are and how impactful they are. I said we concentrate 1 year on Healy. We then do the vision of the Healy world a little bit later, that the people, first of all, understand what frequencies are and what they can do. And every one of you in this call, I can see that. Everyone who has hands on a Healy will give me the same answer. When I ask you, did the Healys did something good to you? Every one of you will answer yes. And I know it. I know because 96% of the people say yes. Because they say, wow, I had my first impact. I had my first impression of Healy, and it had an impact. It had a positive impact on me. And this is what I wanted the first year to say, that concentrate on the Healy first, that the people understand what frequencies are, and go to people and tell what frequencies are. Don't talk about the Healy. You don't have to make up a story around the Healy to sell a story to a person. You just talk to a person and listen to what he tells you, because the Healy is for every body cell in your body. So it is there for everyone. If there's someone who wants more focus, less stress, I mean, right now in this situation, more protection, that's everything in there, because it's good for body cells. So that means I don't just take a product because of the story. I take a product because of scientific base of frequencies. And that's since 1955, since the first proof was there of frequency therapy. And now we have the number one and unique product in the world with individual household frequency therapy methods out there. So that means we can give frequency to the body based on expert knowledge. And now the next step. Last year in March, we decided already to give another product to the Healy World. And this is what I'm wearing every day. This is my Healy watch. This is basically for me, when it comes to the household person, to a regular family, this is for me my first thing. My core product is the Healy Advisor app, and I tell you why. When I wake up in the morning, I have a look at my watch. How did you sleep? Slept 3, 4, 5 hours, not enough. So my watch, through my Healy Advisor database, tells me this is the analyze that it was not enough sleep. You get a balanced program. You get a sleep program for tonight. And then the Healy Advisor app gives me the recommendation of my digital nutritional programs. Basically, digital nutrition. I mean, right now, everyone thinks, what is that? What's it at? Digital nutrition? Nutrition basically is pills and juices and food and what I take in. Digital nutrition is the next step, but we talk about that in a second webinar. I can tell you way more to that, but in 5 years from now, digital nutrition is an official trademark of Healy World. And this trademark will be all around the world, I can tell you right now. But what I'm doing in the morning is get my digital nutrition program recommended by my watch. 14 areas of your body are measured, then sent to the database of the Healy Advisor app. In this database is all that knowledge of nearly 3,000 experts that use Timewaver technology since 15 years and Healy technology since 3 years. All that knowledge is in the Healy Advisor app. Then the data from the watch comes. And out of that, it gives me an expertise recommendation to my body that I have today. Which other product, basically, ladies and gentlemen, can do that? No other product. I can have a watch, and I was fan. Look, I'm an Apple addicted person. You can think of me whatever you want, but I'm an Apple addicted person since Apple iPhone 1. I had the Apple Watch 4. It gave me a correct measurement of my ECG. But the problem was, to read it, I could not read it because I'm not an expert in reading the lines of an ECG. So where did I have to go to my doctor? And my doctor, she told me, yeah, this is good, this is bad, this is good. Okay. And when I want to have that every single day, I have to marry my doctor, because otherwise I could not ask her every day, or it would be too expensive to go to the doctor every day and read my ECG analyzers, right? In the Healy Watch, we have 14 areas analyzed already by our expert for that field. There's a heart frequency expert, there's a sleep frequency expert. They're expert in these fields, and they say, this measurement is good, this measurement is mediocre, this measurement is bad. When this measurement is bad, it affects the good measurement on the other hand. So out of that comes a recommendation of a frequency program that both angles or more angles are combined and balanced again. And come on, guys, this is just fantastic, right? When I have a watch combined with a solution, a fitness tracker of my body combined with a solution, and a Healy Advisor app with a database of 400,000 pages of knowledge from experts that already are in the frequency field more than 1 decade. When that comes together, there's no one in this world who does not need this product. No one. Because it's so simple and easy. by pushing a button, by using my mobile phone. Look, it's so easy for me. I'm in my Healy Advisor app right now. I'm in my Healy Advisor app and click on here, my programs. There they are. Already my full recommendation for today. And the Healy Advisor app gets better end of May. Then we have a calendar function with it. We have experts videos with it. They show you to every program what the program does for you. And they give you, based on your recommendation with the watch, they give you an expert knowledge about why this was recommended and how often you should do it. Come on, what else do we need? We need, of course, in the Healy Advisor app, more body functions in there, like more programs. We bring out programs now for pets. We bring out programs for losing weight. We bring out programs for learning a language. That will be all in this Healy Advisor app. You go to the Healy Advisor app, like to your body, and say, sorry, how do I feel today? Wow, I didn't sleep much today. I feel weak today. I need a push. So you push the button on the Healy Advisor app and say, this is my task for today, how I feel. I need a push. And then this Healy Advisor database, combined with your watch, if you have one, give you again the next 2 or 3 days the right programs to lift yourself up. Or the automatic recommendation gives you a whole program for 1 month. It says, okay, you want to lose weight, how much you want to lose weight. These are the frequency programs for losing weight. These are the exercises you should do. Here's here an expert video who shows you what the right nutrition is at the right time. And then you have the right weight over the time after 30 days. And this is what we now are already in. The Healy Advisor app will be my body forever. And how many people come to me and say, is the Healy against this? Can I take the Healy for that? Can I take the Healy for that? Yes, it's in your body cells. You basically, we have a standardized Healy program for everything. But I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. And even though I would be a doctor, I maybe only have an area where I'm good in. So go to the Healy Advisor app and ask the Healy Advisor app, because this is a connection to more than 3,000 expert knowledge people in that area. You tell them, I need something for my skin. You go to your Healy Advisor app, and on the other end is someone who recommended already programs, who is 10 years in having patients with skin problems. So he exactly knows what are the best results, what are the best Healy programs to use. So Healy Advisor app is a core database giving me my body functions through the watch and my Healy as a solution. Guys, individual frequency therapy for home, standardized programs from experts, the watch to measure your body functions, and the Healy Advisor database, our core product, because this is our knowledge with more than 15 years of knowledge in there, combined in something that we have now in network marketing. This is the reason why I decided to go all into network marketing with Healy, because I said it's only network marketing that can build up the momentum with us together. And that was a decision when Marcus and me and Sabine, my wife, we were talking at the beginning, and we said, what is a good way? Online marketing, they already tried, they didn't succeed. Through only doctors and therapies as a stepchild products of their big Timewaver devices, that doesn't work, because why should they sell it? So network marketing was creating that momentum. And after 1 year, 45 markets, more than 50,000 members already in our teams using our products after 1 year. Now you can imagine what happens in 5 years. And in 5 years, remember, digital nutrition, in 5 years, the people understand what frequency can do. And then they think the next step, wow, nutrition on a digital way by frequencies. Then they will understand the next step, and then digital nutrition kicks in really. I can tell you guys, I'm so proud that we are now in the US, and I'm so happy. I cannot travel to you. I was living there a long time, you know that, and I want to come back to the US and build up my teams and build up with you. It's going to be amazing, simple, amazing. I can tell you, because this is such a huge market opportunity right now in this situation as well, because the people are craving for something real. They want to do something that is sustainable. And I can promise you, Healy is sustainable. And be with us to make 100 million people in the world using one of our products, because then we can change the world. It's not about money. It's about changing people's lives. And that's why I'm here. Thank you.
Look, everybody's applauding. Good job, Dirk. Thank you so much. And check out the comments over there. Everybody's telling you how much they appreciate you. That was awesome.
Thank you, guys, and see you soon.
Yeah. And
thank you, Rick.
Thank you, sir. And feel free to stick around, or if it's late, fall into bed. Love you, man. I'm going to give you a 1-minute explanation that I actually had a conversation with Martin Whitman, our product manager, about the digital nutrition. There are two. If you can categorize nutrients in two places, or in two ways. One are primary, meaning nutrients that your body makes: glutathione, superoxide dismutase, human growth hormone, melatonin, serotonin. Your body makes these. You can't get them in a food. And when you take the supplements, it takes a massive quantity because your body isn't set up to absorb them that way. You have to make those. The other kind are the kind you get out of food. Vitamin C out of an orange is a great example. And that digital nutrition app, it will analyze you and stimulate your body to produce more of the primary antioxidants and make a shopping list of the foods it wants you to eat to stimulate that. How cool is this? And on the secondary ones, it will stimulate your body to absorb more from the food and make you the shopping list and say, go out and buy oranges and mangoes. What a profound product. It's network marketing. It's not a bottle of pills, guys. We could have made a network marketing company just out of this alone. So I can't tell you how excited I am and honored to be in the role here that I am, except you guys are going to make a lot more money than me, but hey, it is not about the money, is it?
We have 16 patents on the Healy technology, which includes the Healy technology, so the sending of frequencies. Then we also have a patent on, we are the first and only one right now who has a patent on a cloud medical cloud database system. So our cloud has also a patent. We then have several smaller patents. So we see right now when we have our patents, we get a notification in that same area when other companies place patents. And guess what? Around our patents, there's Amazon and Google placing patents all the time, but they cannot combine it how we did it. So you can imagine what they are searching for. So we have patents, we have trademarks like digital nutrition, and we have, of course, everywhere in the world, our trademarks and patents on the most important things. The most important thing is our knowledge. You cannot have the patent on that or a trademark on that, but the knowledge we will never give away. And that's a combination, as I said, in the Healy Advisor app. So everything of that is existing. But for you, important is the FDA clearance that we have in the back office, because that makes sure how you can go with a claim on the Healy as well in the US.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
I have a question. It's Casey Noble.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Because of the FDA approval, will there be at some point in time an option for insurance companies to pay for this for certain conditions or things that are prescribed by a doctor?
I've investigated that, and go ahead, Dirk.
Yes, actually, yes. We are in basically in Europe, and especially in Germany, we have a special. You don't know that kind of insurance system that we have over here, but it's a very strict insurance system. Therefore, the states and the country pays for insurance as well. In that strict insurance environment, the company or the insurance company here, the most of them fund the Healy with $250. Because they're international insurance companies, we want to spread that all over the planet, and we are talking already to US insurance companies that can cover on the same way. So that might be very possible in the near future.
So it's something that we could maybe look forward to in the future. I appreciate you taking the time to answer that. Thank you.
I'll give you a little bit of additional information. I have a close friend that's in the benefits world, and I showed him the product and asked him about it, and he said he was not able to find the ability to get it with an HMO or PPO yet. And I asked him he said there were some HSA, health savings account. If you have one of those, It may be a justifiable expense. Now, with a health savings account, you have a credit card that you can load. When you put money on that, it's tax deductible. You're authorized to use it for certain medical expenses. You get caught, at happy hour with a bar with that thing, you're in trouble. But you might want to just call the insurance company and ask if this qualifies to use that.
And on what basis that we got that FDA clearance? Because none of the studies that I've found in the manual were specific to Timewaver. So that's the thing that I've got the most questions on. If you could give any clarity on that, that would really help.
Sure, Susan. We have a 510K clearance with the FDA. So we made clear with our studies, we have more than 400,000 pages of our technology studies that are not available for everyone, because I don't want you to become doctors and experts and everything, which we handed in so they could see that the technology that we use is a proven method nearly all over the planet. Based on that, you will find in the Healy Academy, in the product part, I made it a continual learning step. So step-by-step learning for people. In the higher part, when people are already engaged with the product and they can know more about it, you will see a lot of studies behind that. We have already a spreadsheet of smaller versions of studies of Timewaver and Healy technology out there. And the big ones we already gave the FDA 1 year ago. And therefore, we received that clearance. So there's a lot of studies around that. And I give you a little bit of a short story. There's a program called Deep Cycle on the Healy, one of my favorite products. The Deep Cycle program was from a Norwegian professor who had 6 years of studies with his team funded by the European Union on frequencies. And he came back to us and said, you have the only product that can make it worldwide. And I give you this Deep Cycle for free. So we decided after the cooling off period to upload it with an update on every Healy out there for free. And that is based off 6 year studies of frequencies of this team. And he gave it to us for free to change the world. And therefore we gave it away for free as well. It named Deep Cycle, a very, very wonderful product. You will find videos about the Deep Cycle also on the Healy Academy.
Who is that person that gave it to you? Sorry.
It's a Norwegian professor. You will find it in the back office when you Google or in the Healy Advisor app, Deep Cycle.
Dirk, can I make a comment?
Go ahead, Rajai.
Okay, so to answer your question, and maybe you can correct me if I misstate anything, but microcurrents have been around for a long time, and the FDA has cleared other microcurrent devices, so it's not a stretch for them to have a new microcurrent device come with a application because they've already cleared similar devices. Then it's an easy kind of process for them to say, okay, we've already vetted this information technology, and so it doesn't have to be specific to that particular device because they kind of operate the same way.
That's correct. Therefore, 510K.
Correct. So that what makes it different from the other microcurrent devices is the unique selling point is the knowledge about all the frequencies that Nuna Nina put in. Is that, or help me?
Not only Nuna Nina, we have several hundred standardized programs in there based, first of all, on the knowledge of that expert who gave us this frequency code, 400 to 500 frequencies for each program. This is not unique this is already unique, but because most companies don't have that knowledge or that deep knowledge about standardized programs where you have to have 400 to 500 frequencies in there. The unique selling point is the quantum sensor with it. The quantum sensor on the back of the Healy in here measures the movement, therefore we name it resonance, the resonance of a body cell if a frequency is needed or not. So when I send you 1 hertz to your body and the body cell says, oh, I need it, that means that the body cell can produce ATP with that. That means it's fuel for the body cell. So it resonates, and how fast and big the resonation is, the more of it is needed. Therefore, you see in your frequency programs, when you run it, you see a status, minus 90%, minus 80%, plus 10%. This is the resonation of the body cell. measured by the quantum sensor. And that makes it so unique because frequency sending is one part, but to measure if your body cells react to it and need it, that's the other part. And that makes our product so unique.
Rick, may I ask?
Do we have to worry about being exposed to EMFs with this product?
Doc Steve actually measured that with a Gauss meter. Do you want to comment on that, Doc?
Sure. So I had 2 independent electrical engineers measure the emission of EMFs while the Healy quantum sensor was running, and it was background. I mean, it wasn't anything perceptible. And you need to know that the quantum sensor is connected to your phone via Bluetooth, not via Wi-Fi. And once you do the analysis and download the programs from the cloud, you only need about 30 seconds to do the analysis and 30 seconds to download of the program. Once that program is on your phone, you can then put it in airplane mode. You don't have to have the phone next to you and be worried about the 5G potential from your phone itself. But again, also the beauty of of Healy is that we've already taken care of that in the protection program section, because we have a specific protection program for electromagnetic radiation. And some people I know actually purchase a second Healy. They'll get a Healy Gold, and on that one, they'll just run those protection programs 24/7, constantly on themselves. I think Dirk does that sometimes.